Welcome to Starverse, the home of inspiring celebrity stories. Today, we're diving into the extraordinary life of Robert Downey Jr., a man who went from Hollywood's most troubled star to one of its greatest legends. From his childhood beginnings to his rise, fall, and incredible comeback as Iron Man, this is a story of talent, redemption, and resilience. Before we begin, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Starverse so you don't miss more amazing stories like this. Robert Downey Jr., born on April 4, 1965, in Manhattan, New York, is one of Hollywood's most iconic and influential actors, celebrated for his extraordinary talent, resilience, and remarkable comeback story. He was born into a family deeply connected to the arts. His father, Robert Downey Sr., was an acclaimed filmmaker and actor, while his mother, Elsie Ann Ford, was also an actress. Growing up surrounded by cinema, young Robert was introduced to acting at a very early age. At just 5 years old, he made his film debut in his father's 1970 movie Pound. Despite this promising start, his childhood was tumultuous, largely due to the struggles his father faced with substance abuse, which Downey himself would later battle. During his teenage years, Downey moved between New York and California, eventually dropping out of Santa Monica High School to pursue acting full-time. In the 1980s, he gained attention as part of the Brat Pack, a group of young actors starring in teen-oriented films. His early roles included appearances in Weird Science, 1985, and The Pickup Artist, 1987. However, it was his performance as Julian Wells, a drug-addicted rich kid in Less Than Zero, 1987, that earned him critical acclaim. Ironically, the role foreshadowed his own struggles with addiction that would later consume much of his personal and professional life. The 1990s saw Robert Downey Jr. rise to greater prominence as one of Hollywood's most talented leading men. His portrayal of the legendary silent film star Charlie Chaplin in Chaplin, 1992, was a career-defining moment. The role required him to master Chaplin's mannerisms, speech patterns, and even his physical comedy, a challenge Downey undertook with extraordinary dedication. His brilliant performance earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor and solidified his reputation as a versatile and gifted performer. Following Chaplin, Downey continued to impress audiences with standout roles in films like Natural Born Killers, 1994, Only You, 1994, Restoration, 1995, and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, 2005, the latter being a cult favorite that showcased his sharp wit and charisma. Despite his undeniable talent, Downey's career was repeatedly derailed by his battles with substance abuse. Between 1996 and 2001, he was arrested multiple times on charges related to drug possession, leading to stints in prison and rehab. These years were some of the darkest of his life, as Hollywood distanced itself from the troubled star. Even though he continued to find work occasionally, such as on the television series Ally McBeal, which earned him a Golden Globe, his legal troubles and personal issues overshadowed his achievements. Many in the industry believed his career was over. However, Robert Downey Jr.'s story is one of resilience, redemption, and the power of perseverance. With the support of his family, particularly his wife Susan Levin, whom he married in 2005, Downey committed himself to sobriety and rebuilding his life. This period marked the beginning of one of the most remarkable comebacks in Hollywood history. His return to form was complete when he was cast as Tony Stark, also known as Iron Man, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. When Iron Man premiered in 2008, it not only redefined Downey's career but also changed the landscape of modern cinema. His portrayal of Tony Stark was pitch perfect, witty, arrogant yet vulnerable, charismatic, and deeply human. Downey infused the character with so much of his own personality that it became impossible to imagine anyone else in the role. The success of Iron Man launched the MCU, which went on to become the most successful film franchise of all time. Downey reprised his role in multiple Marvel films, including Iron Man 2, 2010, The Avengers, 2012, Iron Man 3, 2013, Avengers, Age of Ultron, 2015, Avengers, Infinity War, 2018, and Avengers, Endgame, 2019. His final appearance in Endgame concluded with one of cinema's most emotional moments, Tony Stark's ultimate sacrifice, accompanied by the unforgettable line, "I am Iron Man." Outside of the MCU, Downey continued to take on diverse projects that showcased his acting range. He starred as Sherlock Holmes in Sherlock Holmes, 2009, and its sequel Sherlock Holmes: A Game of Shadows, 2011, both directed by Guy Ritchie, which combined action, intelligence, and humor. His performance brought a fresh, dynamic energy to the classic detective, earning him a Golden Globe Award. He also appeared in films such as Tropic Thunder, 2008, where his satirical role earned him another Academy Award nomination, proving his comedic chops remained as sharp as ever. Beyond his acting, Robert Downey Jr. is also a successful producer and entrepreneur. He co-founded Team Downey with his wife Susan, a production company responsible for several projects, further establishing himself as a powerhouse in Hollywood. His estimated net worth is over $300 million, thanks to his massive Marvel paychecks, business ventures, and endorsements. He has invested in eco-friendly technology and has shown a growing interest in philanthropy, supporting causes related to addiction recovery, environmental sustainability, and children's health. Downey's personal life reflects a man who has overcome adversity to find stability and happiness. He and Susan share 2 children, Exton and Avri, and he also has an older son, Indio, from a previous relationship. Known for his charisma, humor, and wisdom, Downey has become not only a beloved actor but also a symbol of hope and resilience for millions of fans worldwide. His story proves that no matter how far one falls, it is possible to rise again with determination, discipline, and the right support system. Today, Robert Downey Jr. is celebrated not just as Iron Man or Sherlock Holmes but as one of the greatest actors of his generation. His journey from troubled youth to Hollywood's highest-paid star is a story of extraordinary talent, resilience, and transformation. As he continues to pursue new projects beyond the MCU, Downey's legacy as a cultural icon and inspirational figure is secure, reminding us all that true strength lies not in avoiding failure but in rising every time we fall. Thank you for watching Robert Downey Jr.'s full biography. His life reminds us that no matter how many setbacks we face, it's always possible to rise again and shine even brighter. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Starverse for more powerful celebrity stories. Until next time, stay inspired and keep supporting us.